Not only is MSC one of the largest campuses in America, but it's also home to a massive food service system for feeding its students. With 15,000 students eating at 15 different cafeterias a day, there are several tons of food being cooked and served at the cafeterias. Many students have had the idea to eat at every cafeteria in one day, although many have talked about it, few have decided to actually complete this daunting task. One student saw this as an opportunity to binge for one whole day.
About this kid who ate in every caf.
I'm not really at liberty to say who, but
he ate at all the cafeterias on campus.
Yeah, he went to like 15 calves and 2 totally takeouts
For like 8 hours straight.
I heard it took him all day to do it.
went to all 15 cafes on campus, allegedly.
He's my neighbor, he lives right over there, so.
Somebody told me that the kid had an eating problem, like reverse anorexia.
He was 527 pounds.
And that he was like around 527 pounds already.
The word is he's about 300 to 400 pounds. Some have even stretched it to being 527 pounds. I'd probably guess he was around 416 or 387.
He's a fat ass.
Yeah, I don't know why David wanted to go to all these cafeterias, but one day he came up to me. He's like, I'm gonna go to every cafeteria on campus, and he had it all planned out on the computer or something. And I was like, why do I care? But I guess it was cool.
I'm a psych major with a minor in hypnotism for healing. Coop ate at all the cafeterias. He's so weird.
Hello, I'm Luke Benwood. I'm a 6-year student here at this wonderful campus. I've lived in the dorms all 6 years. Campbell 2 North, baby.
Known Cooper since middle school, North Middle School at Oak Park, Groot, Michigan. Yes, this kid was starving for a very long time.
I met David Cooper about 6 months ago at an Indian buffet. He came up to me, he's like, hey, I think you're out of water. So he went up to the waiter and got a water for me. And he poured the water in my cup, and his gratitude just shook my world, I was amazed by that.
Logan Driftwood, that's my name, Earth name, David Cooper. I met him at the beginning of this year, man. Real cool cat, real cool cat. About as cool as they come, what can I say?
I'm Steve, I'm a supervisor at the West Circle Cafeterias. Pretty much my job is just to make sure that everything's running and make sure that all the other workers are doing their job.
During the making of this documentary, David declined to participate in any of our interviews about his accomplishments, or participate in any way.
I was there, first breakfast, at Yakeley, as they call it, Groot. And I wished him good luck on his expedition.
I saw Coop eating at Lafayette Square. He was eating pasta.
Dave supposedly went to all 15 of campus's cafeterias in one day, plus a totally takeout and the Barista Cafe.
He went to Yakeley, he went to Shaw, came back for Landon. He went to Mason and Abbott and Phillips. I don't even think Phillips has a cafeteria. And he went to Hubbard, he went to Acres, he went to, what's the other one? He went to Landon again, I think. He went to Wilson, he went to Case.
As far as those 15 cafeteria visits in one day go, it really hurts. I don't know what to say. He just gobbled up that poison, man. He's sucking at the man's teat. What do you do about that? I really need to talk to him.
And it was so gross. He ate so much food. He has issues or something. I don't even know.
I don't know how we could stomach that much food, much less make it to all those cafeterias without them closing on them.
My best friend Jennifer lives on my floor with me, and she went to high school with Coop, and she said he was weird. He just ate all the time, and his parents didn't feed him.
I think he did it because he had a traumatizing experience when he was younger.
His, quote, Parents did not feed him. He's been a hungry kid.
Maybe they promised him that someday we'll take you to every old country buffet in the world, you know, and they must have missed the one in Singapore.
This started when he was real young.
Yeah, he didn't eat much. Well, we actually didn't feed him much.
Not when he was younger, we didn't feed him much.
Well, from about 3 to 15, we really didn't feed him much. You know, money was tight, and he was little, and he didn't need that much. We needed more than him. Don't you remember? Oh, he really loved buffets. Well, we used to take him to the Old Country Buffet, and he really liked it. He ate a lot. We used to take him to the Sweden House, but he almost got killed by a stampede of really big adults, so we stopped taking him there. But he really liked eating there, and I think that's how this whole thing got started. He would eat there like for, about 3 hours? We'd have to kind of drag him out of there because he'd be kicking and screaming, and he wouldn't want to go, and he'd grab onto the walls and stuff.
Sounds like a great experience.
It was a wonderful experience because it built up his stamina, and he was able to, you know, do a little resistance training against the wall and stuff. It was still a good experience because he always wanted to go back. And we always, you know, just always ended the same way with him crying and not wanting to leave and needing the help of the staff to get him out. But it was good.
This is a typical serving. One meal. I wouldn't be surprised if we put pepper on that.
I heard he keeps donuts in the toes of his size 14 shoes. I can't say it enough times. That kid is so weird.
Typical midnight snack. This is what we call appetizer, 24-pack.
It's disgusting. What the hell is wrong with them? They're starving people. Like everywhere.
Yeah, he gave me a list. He gave me a list right here of all the things he ate. He had a smoothie, 2 hash browns, applesauce, coffee, pineapple, chicken sandwich, chicken nuggets, curly fries, tortellini, sushi, frozen Coke, chicken hero, ice cream brownie, more chicken tenders, more fries, penne alfredo, garlic sticks, pizza, and some more cookies. I don't think I could even eat all that in a week.
Eating all those calves, man. Personally, I couldn't do that. All that negative energy just really gives me the willies, you know? Plus all that meat. He ate a lot of meat, man.
He did it. I was surprised. I'm proud of him.
I have to purify myself. All that meat. Man was not made to eat meat. Jesus taught us that, I think. You know, the prophets. It's written in the wind. All you have to do is look for it.
So what can you tell us about David Cooper and his cafeteria expeditions?
David Cooper's he's that little bitch.
I did this whole calf crawl, you know, calf crawl 06.
Told me about this big expedition after Thanksgiving. I guess that 20-pound turkey was enough for his, quote, appetite.
My diet, however, consists of 128 grams of organic lettuce hearts and 8 grams of soy milk. I prefer to eat, you know, out here in God's country with the utensils God gave me, you know? I mean, Jesus wore sandals, so why not? You know, you just gotta, it's a celebration of nature, I think. Top it off with the soy milk.
Obviously, Jesus has big plans for Coop, so who am I to get in the way? So I'm just like, good luck, Coop. Continue eating pasta and have fun with it, and Jesus be with you.
David has had this weird thing about pepper for like years, like ever since I've known him.
For as long as I've known Cooper, he likes to put pepper on his food.
He loves the pepper. He's always taking the pepper, always extra pepper.
Every time I've seen him eat, he goes through at least an entire can of pepper.
We go to Wendy's every day, and he would just cover his chili with pepper, and none of us could sit near him because it was just so disgusting.
The cat's crazy for pepper.
He uses a ton of pepper. I just don't really get it.
I have to replace it for him every time.
That kid loves his pepper when it comes down to it. He loves it. He loves it like the crack.
Like, he cannot leave the pepper alone. I don't know anybody else that's anything like that at all. Is this unscrew?
It's disgusting. Who would want to eat that? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And he doesn't like to share it. I mean, if the Savior taught us anything, it's that pepper and everything is meant to be shared, you know, among us.
When he was younger, we would take him for Thai food, and I don't know, he was about 3 years old. He was eating some Thai chicken with me. I gave him a piece of chicken, and there was a little pepper stuck on that piece of chicken.
That wasn't a little pepper. That was like a whole pepper.
He started screaming and getting upset, and we gave him lots of water. And
He was very upset. It was not cruel.
I didn't do it deliberately.
Well, you didn't stop it. It was like you were watching a train wreck or something, and you just let him eat it.
You can't stop a train wreck. Maybe that was something that he really learned to develop some taste over, you know.
But the truth is that that's a good thing, because now he really likes Thai food and eats a lot of peppers, and he likes it.
David Cooper, man, tore my life up, man. Like, for a while, I was eating too much, eating too little, just sitting around drinking.
David is a wise man. He came up with his own saying where it's, don't eat to live to eat. And that's basically where you just, eat to your heart's content, even if it gets all clogged and disgusting. I mean, it's a good time had by all. And he is wise. He's wise.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, that's a little touchy topic for me, because, like I said, I'm a performance art major, and David Cooper recruited me for this commercial.
Cooper's new dill kosher style pickles, now available in spears.
Said I was gonna get lots of money, lots of babes out of it. I haven't seen anything out of it. I hate him. This red-headed, pepper-loving piece of little. If I ever see him again, I'm gonna stick him in a tutu and. Hello, David. Hey, big guy. Yeah, do you have my money? February 30th. February 30th. All right. David Cooper's an all right guy. He's hooking me up fat. I think I love him.
That little kid has so many issues. He has like mood swings like all the time. He's effing psycho. Like, he's on so many meds. He's like on, let's see, Zoloft, Xanax, Prozac, Claritin, Viagra, vitamin B12.
So I try to only eat organic things and eat outside as much as possible. Well, in the morning, I like to take my plants, who I've named Herbert, herb, Herbert. I like to give thanks to that plant and to the Creator for creating and for just giving life. And then I'll offer up some incense and watch the smoke rise. Sometimes I'll take a little flame and kind of anoint it. It's just sort of to cleanse the energy and the chi around the plants. Because you really have to be conscious of that stuff with all the cell phone waves and the radio waves and the microwaves, X-rays, Z-waves. I mean, I don't even want to talk about what they're doing to the air.
And that Logan kid, he's really crazy. I mean, he just like eats outside, eats lettuce and soy milk. That's not even milk. It's not even like milked from something, Like, that's not milk. And he's always like, Jesus. And I'm like, Logan, I'm Jewish.
Like, I usually eat a lot. Like, I have an unlimited meal plan, but on like days where I don't really have many classes, I usually only use like 2 meals a day because I just come in here at 1 and I just leave when they kick me out. I usually have about 4 dinners, but I'm like a growing girl, so sometimes it takes me 6, 7, it depends. Usually depends how stressed I am too.
Yeah, Emily's crazy. She eats like 10 dinners a night.
Honest to God.
5 dinners? 5 dinners a night? I thought she ate 8 dinners a night. Yeah, that's funny.
One time had a kid try to ride down the Subway. For anyone who's ever eaten in the caf, we've got a bit of a chute and we had to throw a rope down so he could climb back up because he couldn't fit out of the bottom hole.
This guy, the lead head guy, lead head guy, what was his name? B-Dog, just call him B-Dubs. Good old guy. He's now the manager of like Chili's or Chi-Chi's or something. Which one has the fried ice cream? Chi-Chi's, that's it. So anyways, yeah, he used to work here. He used to hold it down real tight. Like this, they wouldn't get away with this being a little cold, you know. Like this would be hot, piping hot, fresh from Italy. Well anyways, like B-Dubs as we'd call him, totally freaked out one day. And, I don't know, he's having problems with his family and his kids and his wife and his husband and all this stuff. And he just freaked out, he just threw knives. And
I guess I can kind of understand his passion because I also love the Brody Cafe. I mean, look around you. Brody Cafe is a beautiful place to be. I started a Facebook group. You know, everyone's making all those Facebook groups, you know, like I drink, I party, and dang it, I'm awesome, but my Facebook group is one to be, you know, like, it's, Brody Cafe really knows how to treat a lady, because you know what, Brody Cafe really does know how to treat a lady. I mean, like, I'm eating a hamburger, I got some, like, cheese sauce, and it's kind of disturbing that they call it cheese sauce.
Yeah, you caught me at a weird time. I usually don't eat that much, because ever since I moved off campus, I don't have a meal plan. So I come to the cafe about 2 times a week, and I just gorge myself, you know.
Matzo ball soup. I bet this is gonna be just like Grandma's. That does not look right. I mean, it doesn't smell that bad, but I don't think Brody's a Jewish last name. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Where does the name Brody Cafe really knows how to treat a lady come from? That's interesting. One day I was feeling so down and out, and I was really craving salt, which is weird because I usually crave chocolate. They treated me right, you know, like they came in, they fed me some good dinner. I think it was salmon that night. That's farm raised. You can't. God, it's so good. Some asparagus. And then they called me the next day.
I'm really particular about my drinks. Like, I like them in rainbow color. Like, this is fruit punch, and this is Fanta. But I usually don't drink it because it's made with the blood of the Jews. And then this is, I think yellow Powerade. This is a mix of blue and yellow Powerade, and this is blue Powerade.
I was surprised. He went through the whole thing. He went through the whole circuit.
I'm really proud of that. I think that it could be like a Super Size Me kind of, you know, experience. He could become famous from that, and I think it all started with the way we fed him as a kid.
I hope that David Cooper comes back someday. It'd be good to see, you know, like the DC and the BC. BC for Brody Cafe. I mean, just look around you. Brody Cafe is a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place. Hey, everyone, a toast to Brody Cafeteria. Thank you. Thank you. I guess not everyone likes Brody Cafe as much as me, and that hurts. But I guess I just have to make up for everyone else, you know?
It's a fascinating man.
At any rate, we're very proud of him. We think that what he's doing takes a lot of courage. Luckily, we can find that phone, so...
Hello? Man, I mean, he's not gonna make it past the rapture.